Hello, everyone, and welcome to ROS Sports Pro Football Weekly. This is season number 2, week number 7 as we go through the NFL season. Again, we've talked about it all along. The weeks are flying by. And
too fast.
Yeah, too fast. All right, we're going into week 7. Let's start this. By the way, I'm your host, Tom Cetera, along with my son, Robbie Cetera. Robbie broadcasting from Camas, Washington, and I am in beautiful Aberdeen, Washington. Nowhere near an In-N-Out, unfortunately, though, but Robbie's got a closer connection there in Camas. So Mom was down to Alyssa's last weekend, and on her way back, she stopped by at In-N-Out and got me 2 burgers, and her 2 burgers. She only ate one of hers, so I got to eat my 2 burgers plus one more of hers. She said it took her an hour and 15 minutes to get through the line when she first got there until she got the food.
So when I go there, because probably within the next week or two, whenever I start feeling better, and I will head that way. Do you want me to stop in In-N-Out for you then too?
Hey, best time to go, as you saw when we stopped there a couple
at 10
weeks
a.m.
ago. 10 a.m., quarter to 10. We were the third customer in there, so it was nice. But anyway, okay, back on to football. Let's take a look back at week number 6 and the results from last week. Teams on bye last week were Houston and Minnesota. It was the Philadelphia Eagles dropping a big one to the New York Giants, 34-17. Denver over the Jets, 13-11. The Rams over the Ravens, 17-3. Seahawks over the Jaguars, 20-12. Carolina beat the Cowboys, 30-27.
We got
Pittsburgh
that one.
over Cleveland, 23-9. The Patriots over the Saints, 25-19. Chargers over the Dolphins, 29-27. Colts, they're for real, over the Cardinals, 31-27. Las Vegas over Tennessee, 20-10. Tampa Bay over San Francisco, 30-19. It was Green Bay over Cincinnati, 27-18. Kansas City over Detroit, 30-17. Atlanta over Buffalo, 24-14. And the Chicago Bears over the Commanders, 25-24. So, as for those of you who have seen us before, we have this little guessing contest that we are involved in here. 2 weeks ago, I had a 5-game lead. Last week, I got cut all the way down to 1 game. This past weekend's game,
for the first time ever, we had all of the same picks.
Same exact picks all the way through. So we were going. We missed the first game. We missed the Philadelphia game, and then we went all the way to basically
the Sunday night game and
Sunday night and Monday night games. Yes. So 1 wrong, and then a bunch right, and then 3 wrong. So 11-4 was our record from last week. That's not a bad record, and I still hold a 1-game edge.
Just
1 game edge over Robbie in our little contest. So the Rain team from last week. So we have the Rain team is a team that disappointed or underachieved, however you'd want to say it. For me in that game, I picked the Philadelphia Eagles. They were favored by 7.5. They lost to the Giants by 17. To me, they earned the Rain team award.
How many points did Philly have?
It was 17, 34-17.
1 player on the Giants outscored them. 1. Cam Scadaboo. He scored 3.
3 touchdowns?
Yeah, yep. He scored 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
But
so who is your Rain team?
I have Philly there as well.
Okay.
They just don't have a punch.
Yeah. No,
I don't know what they need to do. Their line needs to do what they did last year.
I said
they need to get Saquon going. They need to spread the ball out more. Obviously, like things aren't working.
No,
they need to do something else.
I said it a couple of weeks ago. It almost feels like the year that they went into that skid at the end of the season. They've got nothing. It's just this is the Giants. 34-17. I didn't expect that one. How about your shine team for the week? The team that overachieved, the team that looked good.
Well, last week we picked that this team was going to lose. Against it's a tough matchup. But I have Kansas City here.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, they beat Detroit handily. I didn't expect that. I should know better. They're in Kansas City.
I did mention last week. You never count out Mahomes.
Yep. And we didn't. Yeah. So yeah, you have Kansas City as a shine team. I actually picked Atlanta as a shine team. That's another team that I didn't expect.
Had a few I could have put it there.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to compete with Buffalo, but beat them 24-14, and they beat them. They really did.
Buffalo's another team that's just like, what's going on?
Yeah, 2 in a row that they've lost too. So, all right, so that'll take us to our rain and shine rankings. The rain rankings are the 3 worst teams in the NFL. And for me, the rain teams are at number 30, the Miami Dolphins, 31, Tennessee, 32, the New York Jets. How does your rains rankings look?
Well, at my 30, I got the Dolphins there. 31, I got the Saints, and then 32 is the Jets.
Okay, so Tennessee got out of that deal. Okay, then on the other side we have the shine ranking. These are the top 3 teams, and these, for me, have changed drastically in the last 3 weeks. So, what have you got from 3 to 1?
So 3 is a team that hasn't been up there yet for me.
Okay.
Not even one of the teams that was up there before is not even up there anymore. And that would be Philadelphia. But 3 now is Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay squeezing into my 3rd spot, and deservedly so. They're playing great football. 2 is Buffalo, even though they did lose to it's hard to say. It could be a fluke game. We don't know, but that's 2 in a row.
That's 2 in a row, yeah.
So we'll see how this week goes. If obviously they're not playing this week, but and then my 1 is Detroit, even though they just lost to Kansas City.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
They're still a team to beat.
My 3 are 1 is the same as yours, but not in that order. So I have number 3. I have the Green Bay Packers back into it. So when they had their little skid and tied Dallas and then lost another game on top of that, I think with Philadelphia losing the 2 and Buffalo losing the 2 and the Chiefs have 2 losses, I've got Green Bay there in that number 3 spot. Number 2, first time there all year for me, the Indianapolis Colts. I didn't think they were for real. I didn't think they were for real. And
remember you saying that.
They may still not be. We'll see. I mean, this is week 7 now coming up, but 31-27 over Arizona, tied for the best record in the league. And with the team that I have as number 1 right now, talk about dealing with injuries, for crying out loud, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have them at number 1 in the NFL.
Their top 3 wideouts.
Yeah.
All hurt.
All gone. Yeah. So anyway, kudos to those teams. It's almost by just staying healthy and winning some games. By guys, they're at the top now. So we'll see. I start to see Seattle in there in some people's. They're getting some mentions out there anyway nationally. So we'll see what happens. But I think that they're going to get better as they go as well. So. All right, so those are our rain and shine rankings from last week. We are going to move on to week number 7 now. These are the games that are the matchups for this coming weekend. So Baltimore and Buffalo are the teams with byes this weekend. starting tomorrow night, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Pittsburgh 4-1, Cincinnati 2-4. Pittsburgh's favored by 5.5. Over/under is 44. I'm taking Pittsburgh in this one. I think Aaron Rodgers has been throwing the ball around a little bit. I don't know. Joe
Joe's
Flacco,
back. Joe's back.
I think I'm
wrong hoping, Joe, but Joe's back.
Well, I like that Joe. I'm going to play this Joe. He's not an ordinary Joe.
An old Joe.
I have Joe Burrow on my fantasy team. He's hurt. He's out. He's done. I have Joe Flacco.
October,
I have like 4 backup quarterbacks, and I didn't play Flacco last week, and he scores 20-some points. Would have been my highest scoring quarterback. I moved to 0-5 on the year, so 0-6. Excuse me. Yeah, but anyway, I got Pittsburgh in this one.
Yeah, I have Pittsburgh as well.
Okay, the Rams at Jacksonville. Jacksonville showed me a lot last week. Rams are favored by 3. 44.5 is the spread. This is a 6:30 Pacific Standard Time anyway. Game in London. Both teams are 4-2. Who you got in this one?
Oh man, I'm gonna go the Rams on this one. I think they're just a little bit stronger.
On both sides of the ball. When I pick these, I just kind of looked and said Rams at Jacksonville, and then I just realized when I read it they're playing in London. But I'm going to stay with Jacksonville. I mean, they played well enough even last week against Seattle. The Rams have lost a couple of tough games is what their losses are, but I'm hoping that Jacksonville can take them down. So, all right. Next, the red-hot Carolina Panthers up against the New York Jets. Panthers favored by 1.5. Over/under of 42.5. I got the Panthers in this one.
I wanted to take the Panthers, but
really,
right now, Justin Fields is the only quarterback in the league to not throw an interception and lose every game.
0-6. Yeah.
So
I was just gonna say,
I'm gonna say that this is a Carolina off day, and the Jets barely win.
Okay. I gotta give you that one. If that one hits, my gosh, I'm gonna have to look into what you're doing. So, all right, next game.
Look into what I'm just picking games.
Yeah, just picking games.
Because you can say that Carolina does have off days. You can't say they don't.
Nobody has an off day game against the Jets. Philadelphia at Minnesota. Philadelphia 4-2, Minnesota 3-2. Philadelphia favored by 2. Over/under of 44. What say you?
This team needs to win.
They both kind of need to win.
No, this team needs to win more. Philadelphia needs to correct things. And yes, it's because I have Saquon Barkley. But I also have TJ Hawkinson. But I'm not playing him.
So you're rooting for points. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to
but I'm going to go Philly. Yeah.
I'm going to take Philadelphia on this one as well. I think they're due to bounce back. They have so much more talent than right now Minnesota has. I think Minnesota can get there. Carson Wentz, I don't think is their answer, but we'll see what happens. But I'll take Philadelphia on that one as well. All right, the Raiders at Kansas City. Kansas City favored by 12. Over/under of 45.5. Wow. I might have to change my parlay pick at the end of this thing here, though. I had one team, but I didn't realize it was 12. I'm taking the Chiefs. Chiefs have Rice coming back now, and Worthy's healthy, and they're just going to get better and better offensively.
Man, it seems like every time I watch the Chiefs play the Raiders, it's always like a tough game for the Chiefs, to be honest. But given the Chiefs' record, what's going to happen? Is this? I mean, Mahomes in terms of fantasy, but I will say he's had some really good weeks. He's had one, I think, bad week, but it's just like, what else do they need to do? And I think that's the defensive side of the football.
Yeah.
But man, that Gino needs to write back. So I'm saying Kansas City takes this one.
Okay, Kansas City. Both have Kansas City.
I'm gonna keep saying it no matter what. Gino needs to start writing back.
Yeah, he should have done that already by now. All right, next game, New England at Tennessee. New England 4-2. Tennessee just fired their head coach, 1-5. New England favored by 7, over under of 42. Who you got in this one? New England keep rolling?
Yeah, I think they do.
I do as well. Not sure which direction Tennessee's going to go now with a new quarterback, Cam Ward there. Now 6 games in or 6 games in, he's going to have a different head coach and start all over again. So let's hope they can get him under wraps. I think he's going to be a good one. So, all right, moving on to Cleveland. Miami at Cleveland. Miami 1-5. Cleveland at 1-5. Cleveland's favored by 2.5. Over under is 40. Wow. I'm going to say Cleveland. I know Tua came out and apologized because he called everybody out earlier, and now he's apologized. I shouldn't have said this stuff, but they're a mess. They're just a mess.
I mean, Cleveland is too.
Yeah, there's 2 messes.
Keep this game in mind, by the way, for later.
It's on my paper. Yes, definitely.
I need a quarter. Flip it. I'm going to go with Miami on this one, though.
Oh, okay. There's another different one for us. All right. New Orleans at Chicago. Chicago favored by 5. Over under is 47. New Orleans 1-5. Chicago 3-2. Chicago for real? New Orleans going to get a win?
This is
another one?
This is just another kind of game that I don't really care about. But man, I'm going to say Chicago.
Yep. I agree with that. I'm going to take Chicago as well. I think they're getting better all the time. And I think Caleb Williams is going to be okay in the end there. I think Coach has him headed in the right direction. All right, next one. This is a tantalizing game. Indianapolis at the LA Chargers. Indianapolis 5-1. Chargers 4-2. Chargers favored by 1.5. Over under is 48.5. And I've got the Colts in this one.
I do like the Chargers, but their kind of injuries are stacking up too. With the way the Colts are playing, man, it's going to be hard to say, yeah, the Chargers are going to take this one easily. But no, I got the Colts on this one as well.
You know what, though? The Chargers could pull this thing
out. They really could.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that big of an upset, but yeah, maybe Indianapolis will have a down game a little bit. They played so well, and Indiana Jones has done some good things there. So
I've been hearing talk that he's could be comeback player of the year.
Oh, could very well be. I would support that. I think so. All right. This one, New York Giants at the Denver Broncos. The Giants 2-4, Broncos 4-2. Giants have a little momentum. Denver is favored by 7. Over under is 40. Who are you thinking in this one?
Man. If the Giants don't beat Denver, what are they? They beat Philly and then lose to Denver? Is that... They have lost the worst teams, though. I can't say anything.
They got a 2-game winning streak with Jackson Dart, though. They're playing the Broncos. Broncos at times have looked like one of the best teams.
Going with you today. Going with you this week.
All right.
Denver.
Well, we're both going with you, Ken. By gosh, Denver's going to get the win this time. So, all right. Next game, Green Bay at Arizona. Green Bay 3-1-1. Arizona 2-4. And I've got Green Bay beating Arizona. I think Arizona's a little bit of a mess right now, too.
Yeah, they are pretty banged up in general. I'm going to say Arizona loses.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Green Bay.
Yeah, okay. All right. On to Dallas. I love this. Washington 3-3 at Dallas 2-3-1. Washington favored by 2. Over under is 55. Looking to score some points in that game. Who you got in this one?
My heart is telling me to go Washington. But CeeDee Lamb is back, apparently, practicing and all that. We'll see. But, man, this can go either way. This could be a last-second field goal that wins the game, but I'm going to say it's Dallas, unfortunately.
I've got the Commanders in this one.
I wanted to say Commanders, but I went Dallas instead. I don't know why, but I just had a feeling.
I got the Commanders. All right. Atlanta at San Francisco. Atlanta 3-2. San Francisco 4-2. San Francisco favored by 2. 47 over under. This is the Sunday night game. And I have San Francisco winning this. They just find ways, man. They are so deep, and they have some people out.
They didn't win last week, did they?
They lost last week, but I'm just saying they find a way. They're 4-2. I mean, that's the same as the Seahawks. That's the same as the Rams. Detroit.
Yeah, but you see how banged up the Niners are right now?
Well,
just kidding.
That's fine.
Brock Purdy's back.
Oh, there you go.
But he's only back at practice. Doesn't mean if he's playing or not. Because last time he played, he re-aggravated his turf toe. Awesome. Kittle might be back.
Mac Jones is doubtful, so if it's not,
it'll be Adrian Martinez.
That's right. Yep. That's number 3. Yeah. And the 49ers will win.
No.
Christian McCaffrey. You got the Falcons?
With the performance that happened last week. Bijan?
And San Francisco. You're not going to run the ball like that against San Francisco.
Fred Warner's gone.
That's true. True story.
Nick Bosa's gone.
That's true story. So who you got?
I have Atlanta.
You got Atlanta. All right.
Yep.
I hopefully I pick one up on you on that one. All right. Tampa Bay at Detroit. Tampa Bay 5-1. Detroit 4-2. Detroit favored by 5.5. 52.5 is the over under.
I don't know.
Which way you leaning here?
I don't know. This one, either way, again, there's too many. Oh, it could be either way. Man, it's the same thing with Dallas and Washington for me with this decision.
Just remember, if you want to lose another game, you can go ahead and pick Detroit. Pick Tampa Bay. What? I picked Detroit. I'm picking Detroit in this one.
Well, the thing is that
I got Tampa Bay as the best team in football, and then I've picked Detroit to win.
Oh, yeah? I have Detroit as the best team in football, and I have Tampa Bay in my 3rd spot, and I have Detroit winning.
Okay.
But I will say, remember this game, too.
Yes. That's the is that the other one I have?
Remember it twice, technically.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be on the same wavelength then. Okay. And the last game, Monday night, the late game, 7:00 Monday night here on the West Coast. The Houston Texans up against the mighty Seattle Seahawks. If they were playing in Houston, I can. Yeah, it's nice.
That's good. About time.
It's nice that I get to watch it instead of just having to listen to it on the radio. Anyway, Seattle's favored by 3. They are at home, which has not been a good thing lately. Prime time, though, maybe we can get the magic back to the stadium and just have it be a rocking harder than heck place to play from now on again. Anyway, Seahawks favored by 3. I've got Seattle winning this thing over Houston.
I want to say Seattle.
3. You want to.
But I just have a feeling.
I got a feeling.
We're going to take an early lead. Maybe a touchdown and a field goal into the half. And then Houston's just going to come in and just, or opposite.
17-10 and win the game or something.
I do have Houston winning.
Okay. And I got the Seahawks. So we have a few differences then this week. So that works out.
I believe we have 5.
5 differences. Okay. All right. Oh, okay.
2,
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6.
Wow. Okay. All right. Last part of this section anyway is 2 parts to it, I guess. The rain game and the shine game. What game out there is the ho-hummer yawner that nobody wants to watch, that hopefully the channel will fail so people can't watch them? And I think we both have agreed that it is the Miami Dolphins at the Cleveland Browns. Maybe there'll be history made in that game. Something huge will happen. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
I don't think so.
All right, and then the shine game. The shine game, we have a couple of the top 3 teams in our lists playing, I believe. I think we both picked the Tampa Bay at Detroit game for that as the can't miss game. So those are the games for that. All right, and now for entertainment purposes only, it's parlay time.
I'm sticking true to what's happening.
Okay, so what
I went 1-1 last week.
Okay, I was 1-1 as well.
It's the even weeks, man.
Yeah, you have hit your parlay every odd week. This is week 7. So maybe a little more. Yeah, maybe a little more on Robbie on this.
Did you call me a moron?
Moron?
Jesus.
No. Maybe you want to bet more on this
Maybe
week.
You want to bet more
Robbie's team. All right. So my parlay. Dang. I think I'm going to change it though. I shouldn't, because then this one will win, but anybody getting 12 points is a lot. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars getting 3 against the Rams on the first leg of my parlay. And the second one, I don't like to bet on them, but I'm going to take Seattle giving 3.5 to Houston for the second leg. How about you?
Well, sticking true to my format.
Okay.
We got overs.
Okay.
Washington and Dallas over 55.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
I think that one's going to be a very high scoring game if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
And the other one is very similar. Tampa Bay and Detroit over 53.
Ooh, okay. I
think both of them are very easily doable. So.
All right, and those are our parlays meant for entertainment purposes only. If you take our advice and make these bets, if you lose, that's on you. If you win, congratulations, and you can slide tip money to us. We have no problem with that. So anyway, entertainment purposes only, we say. All right, moving on to the last section, the fantasy football section. We have the top performers at 4 different positions: quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. And then we'll have an overall leader on the last page of our little presentation here. Take it away, Robbie.
All righty. Well, this is a name we haven't seen this year in this top performers list.
Okay. Patrick?
It is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
First time this year. Honestly, I don't think we saw him that many times last year.
No,
either.
no, we
Then
really
again,
didn't.
last year it wasn't a very good year for him in general. But his stats, they speak.
Yep.
22 completions, 257 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 10 rushes. That's something. 32 yards and another touchdown, 37.48. Huh. Are they back?
I think
they might be. On to the running back position. This one hurts. This one hurts a lot. This one hurts a lot. Drafted this guy with my first round pick in our first draft, and then I traded him away 2 years later. The funny thing is, with these stats, he has never done that for me.
So did Mr. Dowdle not have that many there?
Oh, he didn't have many catches.
Okay. Oh, he had 6 catches as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because I knew he ran for a bunch of yards. I think he had
like 29 or 30. So
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Bijan had 19 rushes, 170 yards, and I will say one of them was 81 yards.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then a touchdown, which that was the run. 6 catches for 68 yards as well, 35.8. We're going to keep it in the same conference for the wide receiver. We're going to keep it, matter of fact, on the same team. It's Drake London. 10 catches, 158 yards, and a touchdown. I will say most of that came in the first half.
Yep.
31.8, still a massive day for him, and that's kind of why I was saying I think Atlanta's going to win this week. With a performance like that, they got momentum too.
We'll see. Yep.
Now, tight end. This one hurts too. Literally traded this guy for a backup running back in case the main running back got hurt for New Orleans. Dallas Goedert.
Oh, yeah.
9 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown. And the funny thing is, before I traded him, I'm looking and it says that he could get the ball more under this new scheme. He has.
He did.
He did. A lot. He's got 4 touchdowns this year already. But, yep, 9 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown. 33 points for him on the day. I'll start adding the first down thing so you can see how many first downs. He had 5 for that too.
Okay.
So yeah. Now, there wasn't much of a change in the leaders.
Yeah.
Except for one person.
Okay.
And it was a big jump. Patrick Mahomes takes over as the leading quarterback.
Okay. And what are you basing this on? Is the yards? Is that what you're
basing it on? This is just the fantasy leaders.
Point. Oh, that's right. Point. That's right. Yep. Okay. Yeah. 170. Okay.
So last week, the person in this spot was Josh Allen.
Okay.
And he had 140.
Oh, my.
And Mahomes had 35 or whatever it was. So he jumped over him. He's had a couple 30-point games and stuff like that this year. So it's like, he's on this way.
You got to remember that so many quarterbacks have been out this year too. There's not that many of them now that have been played in all the games. So,
and the fact that Puka is still up there, last game he played, 2 catches for 23 yards.
Was it in the first quarter that happened?
I think so.
His injury,
he is still leading by I think 15 points.
Yeah, you know who number 2 is? JSN. JSN.
We'll see if they take will he take it over?
Yeah, I think so.
You never know.
We'll see.
Maybe Houston shuts him down.
Yeah, we'll see that on Monday night. All right.
And then Jake Ferguson's still in the top spot.
Oh, in the tight ends. Yep. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight here. This is Wednesday. I don't want people to think that we do this on the Thursday and then just post it. And we could look brilliant if we did that and waited until the Thursday game was over. And we could have come out last week and said, yeah, Philadelphia over the Giants. I think they're just going to beat them Giants over Philadelphia by 17. Anyway, this is Wednesday night that we're doing it. just had to endure the Mariners playoff loss in game number
It's your
3.
fault.
I think it all it did is just brought everybody back down to earth. I think everybody got a kick out of Toronto being so highly touted, and they just beat the mighty Yankees. And my biggest response to that was, hey, they're not playing the Yankees anymore. But
with how it started, I thought it was going to go completely different. With
2-run homer and
the 2-run homer from Julio, and then immediately me calling Mom saying, "How do you hate Julio?"
Yeah.
And then the funny thing is she was getting her hair dyed. And the person dyeing her hair said the same thing. How do you not like Julio?
Yeah.
But
all right.
It is what it is.
So
and then
that's why tonight
homer.
I have my Mariners jersey on. I'm an Angels fan.
That's the reason why.
I'm an Angels fan, but I'm not saying I'm a bandwagon Mariners fan. I'm just a Mariners fan when they're not playing the Angels, and that's the way I've always been.
And then you're a Mariners fan when the Angels don't make the postseason, the Mariners do?
Well, if they're not playing the Angels, right? If they were playing the Angels right now, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd probably be dead because it would have shocked me to death that the Angels made it that far. So hopefully they can.
So they double home run in the 8th inning?
What?
Did we not hit have back-to-back home runs in the 8th inning? Pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
I think it was Cal, and then was it Polanco?
Was it Cal? No, it wasn't Cal. Oh yeah, it was Rosarina and Cal. It was Rosarina.
I just didn't remember the other guy, but it's you could have did that earlier in the game.
Yeah, that's when it was 12 to.
It was kind of too late at that point.
Anyway, we cut it down to 9 at that point. So I was like, "Hey, we're only
we'll be there eventually."
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we're signing off tonight. I hope you enjoy the NFL playoffs, and the Mariners are back on again tomorrow night. If you wanted to catch that one, it's quite a atmosphere at T-Mobile up there at this point. Anyway, Mariners still lead 2-1. All right. On behalf of everyone here at ROS Sports, where we're here, rain or shine, us two, pretty much. Yeah. Anyway, have a great night and have a good weekend, and go Hawks.
Go Seattle Mariners.